Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Factorio version 0.15. And we are developing our power situation over here well, we're trying to expand our power situation. So I decided to build it on this side of the lake and went and did some deforesting. I don't want to go too far down, because I don't want to interfere with what is probably going to be a copper smelting area down the road. Let's say we stop, say, there. And then we can run some coal behind here for now, and we can always expand it a little bit later on. So steam engines, we're going to want to double up on that. Although, hold on, I just remembered that... Can we... No, we can't. I just don't know how to get the power to all these unless we leave a gap in some way, either between every other boiler, or, I mean, I could do a little bit of something like that. That would give me somewhere to run some power cables. Ultimately, this will probably take up more pipes, but I guess it doesn't really matter one way or another. And it's slightly more convenient for me to do now, because I can tuck a little cable in between there. Let's double check, actually, that we can reach, say, from here to here. That's okay, though. Yeah, that's fine, because we can just run another line over there. Alright, so none of these are exactly what I was hoping to end up with, but it'll probably do just fine. And I guess with this, the power cable on the left-hand side will be able to reach the inserter to grab the coal that we're going to be running out over here. Oh, for crying out loud. Can't place these. I should have just done a vertical line. Okay, I thought I'd built enough. I ended up accidentally building way too many boilers. I got confused at one point. I clicked the wrong thing, which always used to happen, and it just happened to a greater extent here, where I built the wrong thing. I wanted more engines and fewer boilers, but there it is. In between episodes, I mostly just let lab research speed build up. I don't think there's anything we critically need right now. I don't know, we'll unlock some oil processing, or maybe some gun turret damage in case we need to start worrying about that, which we might at this point. It's possible things will start to go out there. We should actually build some radars so we can get a little bit more info about what's going on. Oh, it doesn't actually reach on the other side for the inserters. Oh well, that's okay. So we just want to do this to make sure that the power things are connected there, and then here we're going to be grabbing coal. You're already being fed. So it's you and you, you and you. These are oddly sized. I should have just put one in the middle of each one, because it would have been a little easier for me to read this, but I think I got that. And then we'll run you, and you, and you, and you, and down there, and one more, and we're going to run to the primary grid. I mean, because we want everything interconnected, obviously. Plus, this will help us bootstrap that. So, the other side's not connected yet, but that's fine. The only thing I need to do now is run some coal here. I'm going to go directly south, right, this way. Down, 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 down. I'm going to go all the way on the other side of the copper patch. I don't know. I probably should be actually unlocking text instead of leveling that up. But that's okay. Then we'll have competent gun turrets. So you're going to come around this way. Yeah, just mostly dodge the copper patch. Let's go ahead and blow up some of these trees. Trees are dumb. No one likes them. Go away, trees. A little more. And some of these guys. Excellent. Oops. And we'll just piggyback off one of these lines. And we'll have to do some proper balancing of this stuff later on, but that's going to do for now. Oops, down, and then go and split. And that's going to be a lot of coal just sitting on conveyor belts going forward. You know, a lot of latency in there, but that's all right. So that's going to add all the juice that we need, because right now we are only operating at about 2/3 of our desired electricity. But that's going to fix itself soon. I suppose I could go and kickstart things over there by dumping some coal directly in it, because apparently I had some in my pocket, which if I had realized, I would have dealt with that a little sooner. Get on the conveyor belt. Oh yeah, I still have to wire the other side, so there you go. So let's get, and oops, one more over there. And On the other side, I don't know if we can just click and drag here, if that'll actually hit every single one. It's hard to tell. It looks like yes. Beautiful! Because there's a little gap. When you click and drag, it automatically places the poles the right distance apart to get full connectivity, but doesn't necessarily, you know, cover everything along the way. So, wow, did you use all that coal up already? That was shockingly fast. Maybe because everything's interconnected? I don't know. But the coal is coming in, right? Very slowly. Lovely. It's a good thing. I still don't know what the conveyor belts are powered by, but it's a darn good thing that it doesn't actually need electricity to make things go. Because that would be rough. Oh, I did connect up the other side over here, just something to do that was, like, obvious. We don't have enough copper to actually satisfy both sides, but we have so little demand right now that it's okay. So yeah, we should work on a proper balancer over here. Now might be the time for it. You know what? It probably is. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, let's actually work on. We don't really need circuit networks. Gates. Let's get the oil processing. We're still far from actually setting that up, but that's okay. Let's get you, and like that, and like that, and there we go. Break this stuff down. Oops, I guess I could have left those. But that's alright. I guess we may as well use you as well. Even though you're pretty insignificant. That's the word. Something that starts with insignificant flow of coal right now, but we may as well do a proper balance here. And I'll get you to dodge that power cable. Come around like that. And then from here to there. And then from here that way. And like that. I mean, we'll want to clean this up later to sort of look and feel better, because it's crossing my path, but I guess it's fine. I mean, we could do a little underground there to make it look better, but it's not like it's hard to walk across this stuff. There we go. Okay. So now we'll have some balancing aspect over here, which is going to help, given the fact that these things are not really equal. Try to get a full saturation. Did put a pause in that second thing, but there's going to be enough coal in there that we should be sitting at 100% electricity once again. Excellent. That's what we're looking for. So, ooh, that's a lot of bricks that we can set down as well. So we'll see what happens with the mines all hitting 100% productivity over here. Here we clearly still have plenty of iron ore to supply all this, which honestly might continue to last for long enough to be relevant up into steel furnaces as well, which technically we have the tech for. Let's go and unlock our our red conveyor belts. I was still doing something up north, was I not? Now that I've got enough power? I don't recall. We've got all our science going on. We are going to pick up many belts. Boop. We're good over there. I guess when the red unlocks, we can do that. We've got you being developed. Excellent. Oh yeah, let me build a few radars. We can hand build them because we don't need a ton. I'll also, as a prep work, go ahead and construct a bunch of gun turrets. And you know what? A bunch of stone walls as well, which might be nice to automate. We'll throw down a light armor as well, just to pad that out. We're going to move the ammo over there, and I thought it was the Q key to change which weapon was selected. See? No? What's the controls? Drop cursor. Connect train. I mean, it's under game, right? Presumably. Next weapon is tab? Has that always been the case? I don't know. I'm just going to go... I mean, I could put it in the chest and then blow up the chest, but I'm just going to go ahead and drop the gun. I think it's Z. Drop it on the ground. There we go. I don't remember tab being the tool to change weapons. I think it used to be also on Q or something like that, so it's very easy to accidentally keep swapping weapons and getting confused. We don't have a huge backlog of the reds, and we do have some of the green, so we might need to increase that a little bit. For now, we're fine, so I'm not too worried about like things being a little bit out of sync and out of whack. Let's go. Oh, we've got a radar set up. Good stuff. So we're gonna set one up as far north as things currently go. We might want to set up some guns here too to protect the radar. Although I don't have any ammo, we got to get some ammo production going on. So we'll get you there. Then we'll do southwest. Yeah, we'll do each of the corners. That seems pretty reasonable. Although mostly north, south, and then the east spot for a power. Well, down here maybe too. We'll start to uncover some more resources. But yeah, I need to get bullet production seriously underway at this point. I don't know if we need the armor-piercing rounds necessarily. I think we'll do fine with regular gun bullets for quite some time. But yeah, something over here so that we can see if the pollution from this thing is reaching any critters would be particularly useful. And we get some lights out here too, maybe. That's you there. Just a little bit. Maybe one at the bottom. Excellent. Good. All right. Well, there's our first critter base over here. It looks to me like the pollution isn't quite reaching them yet, which is good. Because we don't have pacifist mode on. With the rail world, the bases don't really respawn, but we don't actually have a pacifist mode. All right, let's get some gun production. Sorry, bullet production. We actually might want to get gun turret. Is gun turret one of the things you need for the higher level science? I feel like it might be. For the bullet production, I'm going to do another thing like this where I'm sort of just quickly grabbing off the line and stuffing things in the box because it's pretty easy to get going. We're going to go there, 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 and like that. How quickly to produce? Yeah, 1 second per, so the yellows are all fine. I'm going to cancel you and you. We'll get the body armor, then we'll get a box. Should actually produce quite a few boxes, I think, right now. That's going to be all right. Can you? Oh, yeah, you can't cover everything in one go. We can do something like that, though, and that'll be all right. In terms of ammo, we actually will want to pick up substantial amounts of ammo in one go, because we're probably going to be dumping tons of it into these turrets. We might want to leave it with no limit whatsoever, actually. We'll see. We're going to leave that there for now. Can I, like... Oh, okay. Okay, I agree it makes no sense, but I just want to destroy it. Drop to export. There's still no easy way to just destroy something. You have to, like... Well, that was weird. Hit Z to just drop it onto the ground. Very bizarre. I feel like there probably should be some other alternative for that. Concrete, advanced oil processing, plastics and such. I don't think we need the solar power. We'll go down the plastics and things. We're going to have to set up our oil soon. So, can we find out what our next tech thing is? The gray military science pack is piercing rounds, grenades, and gun turrets. That's to keep upgrading military kind of things, which can probably be delayed a little bit. But we do have to keep moving forward. And right now we're kind of static at this point. We've got a good sort of base production line started, but we need to dramatically update things or increase our capacity. The other thing we need to do is really get our steel production on the line. I think that's very much the next step. Now, we don't have to get ridiculous amounts of steel early, but we're definitely going to need some. But I think this also factors into perhaps the rail stuff, which actually means engine into train stuff. That's actually where we're going to develop next, because we've got a few really long little transport lines, although right now they're mostly little temporary patches for what's going to come later. But we need to get our actual train system up because the iron production needs to be upgraded, and yeah, we need to get the steel production as well. We may, I guess we could just mine this for now, but our copper, or sorry, our coal is not sufficient either. I'm mostly doing this to make room for a new smelting operation, more than just clearing the iron, but I guess we can use the iron. Because it'd be nice to change all this to start using steel furnaces. Now let's just blow up the rock. Now we don't need to rush that. We could just leave this whole area as yellow transport belts with stone furnaces, because that's a perfectly fine rate to do things in. Blow up the rock. You know, and then plan something bigger later on, somewhere else. Alright, that should be okay. So yeah, why don't we, you know what we don't have? We don't have actual stone furnaces anymore. And I don't think I want to build more. You know what? We are actually going to work things out to start with steel. I'll get, do I just want to, like, bootstrap it with, like, a single stone furnace? It's a little silly. Here, we're just gonna get a couple. Yeah, this is very silly. It's not just a little silly. It's a very silly. But it actually would be fine. Oops. I never leave enough space for this. Say we do something like this. Put the other furnace here. You can grab that, and you don't need as much coal. And you're just gonna go and put it in a box. So we just need to get some coal up here. I want to make sure that it doesn't do anything weird, so we're gonna use that trick to only have coal on this, because I don't want to pick up any iron ore and have these things start smelting iron. We're gonna do this. Whatever, that's fine. And start doing that. So we'll just start to get this developed so that we can get a little bit of stuff. We're gonna need, I think we need the blocks. What is it? Yeah, the stone bricks, which we've got, and the steel plates, which we're building now. They're quite slow, but we'll get a few. We'll upgrade those furnaces to the steel furnaces right away to accelerate things, and then just keep going from there and bootstrap our steel industry that way. The big question will be where we're actually going to put the main steel smelting, and I don't think it's going to be here. So this iron ore stack, instead of increasing our iron plate production, could just go directly into steel smelting. Sort of build it here. So have iron smelting, steel smelting. That might not be enough for, you know, the late game, but that's okay. We can have more than one of these factories. I would really like to go up to quad of these, and I could just design that. But again, I want the higher-end furnaces, and maybe it's silly to go with that approach, but it's kind of what I want to do. Do we have a first steel furnace? We do. Excellent. So then, there we go. They work a lot faster. So getting that to bootstrap things, we just need one more piece, I think, for the second one. Oh, no, two more. Kind of makes sense. I could get a handful more of these along here. Continue this setup. Yeah, keep going for more train stuff. Okay, one more. God, it's slow. It does take a fair amount of iron plates. There we go. So we'll just get the other one for now. Boom, done. Let's work out our, I was going to say our rail production, but we need steel plates for this. So we really need to have our steel industry started to be able to do that. So you know what, tell you what, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand this iron production on more stone furnaces, which means I'm probably going to want to automate this again, but I can probably just build the stone furnaces by hand. They really don't take very long. Do I have any right now? I have 2. I can build 30. Okay, so that'll bring us up to 32. We need 48. So I'm going to need a little bit more than that. Just for whatever. Let's go and do that, and I don't have another box. But take a second to do that. I'll just stand here with the F key held down. Does that work? Is it actually putting it directly into my inventory with me standing here? No. Okay, but hitting F, I'm not actually getting the pop-up about it, but it is working as long as I'm holding that. But I got the box now, so that's good. So we're going to put that down there so I can actually pick up some stone directly. Because stone bricks are great and everything. We'll be doing some more paving, but yeah. More furnaces. So, move you here. So that'll bring us up to 35. Okay, well, we can start laying things down, and then we can go and get the rest. I'm actually going to want 96, I guess, because I'm going to want to do the other side here, too. Yeah. So we're going to leave a gap. I'm never going to do, I don't think, the double transport belt. I'll keep doing the split belt here. It's going to be fine. It means we're going to have to upgrade them if we want to go to the next furnace set, but that's going to be okay for now. We'll unlock the higher end electricity thing, although I think all of it, does all of it need steel? I don't recall. You're level there, yeah? Yes, you are. Good. Excellent. Yes, you can do that. You'll want to join this stuff, and we'll figure out a way to send you over there later. Probably after I move this out of the way. We can make a couple other steel furnaces. So I'll do that, and another box. I should actually get a few of these. I should just start to make steel chests, because they're great. They can hold a lot, and they can upgrade to awesome things later on. But then I can do this, and that, and the other furnace. Extend this out. Put down, we can still put a wooden box down there, that's fine. And you, so you feed everything in. There we go. Keep bootstrapping the steel industry here. This will work perfectly fine for now. There's going to be a limit to how many plates I can grab off that, but that's going to be alright. It's great to have drones to, like, automatically lay this stuff out here, but... also, I need to pick up a ton of inserters, so I guess I'm going to go up. I'll pick up all the inserters, then we'll run back down here, pick up the stone that's been accumulated, and then move on from there. I've got a ton of grenades. I don't need to grab any more. Hopefully that base won't start triggering. I don't need the pipes. I will grab a bunch of bullets, though. Excellent. Capping me out, but also giving me the ability to put down an automated turret, which I think I will do over here. Right here. Because we know there's something in the northwest. So, yeah, we'll go and do that. Let me grab you and go with 100 and some more in there, and that's going to be fine. Oh, yeah. So, I don't think I need assemblers, but I may as well grab some. I'm going to grab a crazy amount of inserters here. And some more. Excellent. Anything else I want to pick up along the way? No, I think we're okay. Yeah, we're good with that. Still have one more radar, which I'll put down at some point. Run back down here. Oh, yes, and then we're going to pick up the stone. Yeah, you can go back to just grabbing whatever here. Here, we'll just get the landfill out of the way. That's fine. So I suspect we'll have enough in here, and I think we do, because I have 11 left, so I'm going to go, that's 21, 1, 2, 3. That'll bring us up to 24, which is going to do the other side here. Although, right, I still need another 48 after this. Well, do what you can. So again, I don't really need more iron plates right now. Although I think they're being consumed relatively quickly, so it wouldn't hurt. But I'm mostly just killing time for us to develop our other area. And I want to use as many steel furnaces right away for the steel area. Just because the production rates, it takes so long to produce. And I want to avoid generating too many stone furnaces. I've accepted that this whole area will operate at a certain rate. Then I know that all I need is the yellow lines and yada, yada, yada. Excellent. And then there. Ah! No! Not lining everything up properly. Guess I could have done this bit off screen, but that's okay. Well, what I'll do is we'll finish this, and then we'll put in a cut. We'll let some of it just generate up, and I'll probably wait until I've got a crap ton of steel in my inventory, and then we'll work out the next area. I'll try to have it planned a fair bit as well, just in the interest of speed. Now, getting the resources to this, we're going to have to figure it out, because I think I'm fine with this sort of balance structure, so we sort of build another one. And we have the resources over here, too. We could just mine a completely different set of iron. And because the coal, you don't need that much coal, I could just split this in half. And then later on, we could run a second route here and figure things out. Again, we'll probably have a coal-accepting train station over here. But for now, we could just split that in half, which is going to be fine. I've got not very many electric mines. We will probably generate all of them. That's going to be fine. We need some lights over here, too, and some power to that thing. But yeah, what I'm thinking is we're going to have... I guess we're going to run it south, which is going to be A-okay here. This looks fine. Oops. Something like that. Run it south, go through a 4-way equalizer, and run one of those, or actually 2 of those lines, north over here. We'll probably do the thing where we actually end up with the sort of shared line, right? The coal plus iron ore on the same line down here. Probably just leave a gap. A, it'll be more symmetrical, and B, it'll actually probably be a little easier to develop the lines the way that I want. So something like this. I mean, if we used a red feeder into this as well, we could just have one that then splits at the end into the 2, but that's going to be okay. So yeah, we'll figure out something kind of like that. Probably do another 4-way coal balancer over here after the split, and then we'll be able to feed that all in from a train station later on. I think that's going to be A-okay. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna just probably finish this area up over here between EPs, and next time we will hopefully be able to start our actual steel production. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. And our trains! See you next time.